Today we're taking a look at low profile shoes, starting off with the New Balance T500. The thing I like about this shoe is it's very low profile, especially when we talk about like the color base, right? It's not flashy, but it's a very simple shoe, and I think it goes with a multiple of different outfits and a multiple of different things you can do with it. Starting off here, we've got dress pants, right? A little bit more hiked up. I believe these are from I Love Ugly. If you're familiar with the brand, right, they make all sorts of pants. I think they just started athletic wear, right? But very, very nice, very sleek, very toned down, right? They don't stand out. One of the biggest things about low profile shoes is not that just they're cut low profile, but also you want to do something that's going to be in a color tone that's not going to be loud, it's not going to scream, it's going to be very subtle, and that's going to give you the opportunity to make it very versatile, right? Here we've got a black shirt from Polo, right? And then small accessories to go with it as well. I've got like a gunmetal watch from G-Shock, right? And I'll do more detailed videos and closer looks at the different items and accessories in the future as well. This one was a little bit quicker, so it's just gonna give you an overall view of what the item looks like, right? But mostly the premise of this video is to show the versatility of low profile shoes, right? Again, just a very basic outfit, right? Nothing too flashy, but it's very classy, right? It gives you the opportunity to go out on the town. And then also you can pair it up with sweats, right? These are Fear God Essential Sweats. So again, very, very simple outfit, but it just goes together, right? The shoes aren't flashy. It doesn't stand out. It just blends very, very well in with the outfit, right? If you wanted to do some layering, you could have like a longer white tee underneath as well to really accent and kind of bring out the shoe a little bit more detailed and matching, right? But just super classy. And then also, if you wanted to switch it up and do something a little bit more professional, right? Something like out on the golf course, right? Or even date night, you can still wear this shoe without having to feel like you have to throw on a dress shoe, right? It's still very, very sleek, very simple, very clean, and it gives you the opportunity to use it for a multiple of different things. One of my favorites is actually adding like a trench coat to sweats. I've seen it done a lot, and I'm pretty sure you have if you've been following a lot of fashion stuff, right? But again, it just looks so clean and it looks like it goes together, right? The gray and the blue, the white shoe just complements it. It just goes and flows all together, making it a great statement piece. And you don't have to put a lot of effort into it. It's something that's gonna look good, but be timeless. The next one is we've got the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Lows in the Phantom Brown. This shoe here, especially I like just because, again, it's low profile, but again, when we're talking about those color tones, it's more in like an earthy brown tone. So it's not gonna scream or stand out, right? Even with some of the accents in the shoe, like the Travis Scott logo on the sides, right? The Cactus Jack, right? It's still gonna be a very, very simple shoe with brown and black undertones. That's gonna make it great for outfits, right? So it's just a really good sleek looking shoe. One of the first outfits I think we have up, I had to actually crop the pants a little bit just to give you guys the full visual look of the shoe, right? So when we're talking about just how the shoe flows and how the shoe is just very understated, right? We've got some brown dress pants. Again, not very, very like oversized or anything like that, to really give the shoe time to let it shine, right? And also so it can be quiet though, right? It's a little bit more of like quiet luxury for those who are like, man, I don't always want to wear a dress shoe out, right? I don't always want to put on a pair of loafers, or I don't always want to put on a dress shoe. You can still be stylish, right, wearing sneakers. And I love to wear sneakers and especially accentuate my fashion style, right? There's this brown shirt right here from Banana Republic, right? Again, the black and the brown just matching the tones of the shoe, right? And again, the shoe goes together. It flows with the outfit. It doesn't stick out. It doesn't shout, right? At the end of the day, a lot of people will probably say they didn't even notice you were wearing sneakers, right? And that's the point. It should flow with the outfit, right? Same thing here. You can add an overcoat to it. I know we're going into those fall, fall weather and winter weather. So if you want to add that overcoat, this overcoat is actually from Madewell, right? So it's got brown, white, and black tones speckled throughout it. All right, I'll do a separate video just kind of showing the detail in like some of these overcoats that I'm wearing here, especially for us going into that fall season. I do have another video coming out for like fall pickups, but that'll be for another time as well. But you can also layer this with a hoodie too, right? Or you can just wear a hoodie with it, right? This one is a Fear of God Essentials hoodie, all black, right? Still, I don't like the way this one was overflowing a little bit, especially in that front area, right? So I bought this hoodie, I want to say a year and a half ago now. And then I've had like some body changes, so it's very, very oversized now. If it was a little bit more form-fitting, it'd be great, which is why I decided to switch it up to the Fear of God Essentials, kind of like just a long sleeve polo, right? But it's a sweater. It's more of like a sweater knit, and I think this one fits a lot better and still shows how you can wear a sneaker, still be classy, still fit those different type of different occasions that you got to go to, whether that be a date night, something for work, right? You want to still be stylish and look well put together. So right here, we've got the Tom Sachs, right? The general purpose shoe. This shoe I love because I can wear it in all sorts of different occasions, right? I can dress it up, I can dress it down, I can wear jeans with it, I can wear dress suit, I can almost wear a suit with it. It's so versatile that I feel like I can almost do anything that I need to do in this shoe, right? And so for this one here, the blue pants are from Zara, right? Now actually I think it's a whole suit set, but I decided not to put on the blazer just to kind of keep it still a little bit more casual so it's not over the top. But again, you can see what I'm talking about when we talk about the color tones, dark brown when it comes to like the bottom and the midsole, right? You've got the blue accents, which is why I went with the blue Zara pants as well. I thought that was a nice little touch. And then the off-white cream, right? The shirt is also from Zara as well, and that shirt is in a cream too. And it just goes with the shoe, color is going to be like your best friend, especially when you're talking about wearing sneakers and trying to put together a good outfit, a good cohesive outfit, right? You want to get colors that are going to complement each other, things that look good, right? Like this one here, blue Nike vest, also with the Zara shirt underneath it, right? It just flows, right? This one, Zara shirt with a collar, right? And it still doesn't look out of place even though you're wearing a sneaker. Right, that's the best part about this, is showing how you can wear sneakers and still kind of give a more upscale look, right? You're still gonna have those occasions where a sneaker is probably not gonna be that appropriate, right? And that brings us to our last shoe, which is the Fear of God suede sneaker. If you must, have something that's gonna be a little bit more dressy, a little bit more classy, a little bit more, on that formal side, this would be a perfect alternative instead of having to wear like a sneaker or a tennis shoe or something like that. This is the Fear of God suede sneaker, and it's going to go with all different occasions and things that you want. But, let me know below, what do you guys think? What's your favorite sneaker, right? Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.